Hello everyone, welcome to Stealth Video Game Reviews, or I go by Dave, and today I'm going to review for you guys Need for Speed Shift 2. Now this game has a lot to feature. If you guys are unfamiliar with the Need for Speed Shift games, what they are is a driving simulation. If you guys are familiar with the Grid series, the Gran Turismo series, the Forza Motorsport series, then you're obviously going to be familiar with this type of gameplay. What they've done to this compared to the other games is they added the compatibility of pretty much any force feedback steering wheel setup you have for your PC. Now if you don't have one, you have a keyboard and mouse, I highly suggest you at least get like a gamepad, because it's going to be quite frustrating hitting the up and down, left and right arrow keys and then trying to figure out where your nitrous button is and stuff like that. It's going to be quite confusing. So I highly recommend for you guys that have a gamepad and a steering wheel, if you guys that don't have that, get that. Alright, what they've done in this one was the developers behind this was they took what flaws and the errors that they made from the first Shift game, and they've definitely progressed it to something a lot better. This game has DirectX 10 support, which Electronic Arts is still working on a DirectX 11 to give you more eye candy. That's what it does. More details into the car, more you know, the grass is greener and you know the trees are brighter and stuff, greener and stuff like that. So that's what DirectX 11 does. All right, so for this and the graphics, this does support 1920 by 1080. You can run this on iInfinity 3 or your 3 monitor setup through the NVIDIA card setup as well. So that's great. This does not have 3D features, so I don't know anybody that races in 3D, but I mean you can just hop in your car and drive around. That's about as good as you get to 3D. This does have anti-aliasing up to 16x, which is great, and isotropic filtering up to 6x, and also your motion blur details and your shadows, stuff like that. So that's one good thing. Graphics are definitely an improvement on this. Next we're going to cover is the controls. Like I said before, if you guys have a steering wheel setup, this is definitely something you want to get. If you guys have a gamepad, definitely worth checking out. If you have a keyboard and mouse, that's it. I would not highly suggest this game, because you're going to basically take your keyboard and either bash it against your forehead saying, why didn't I buy a controller, or throw it out the window just saying, oh screw it, I'll just buy it for the PlayStation. So that's why my suggestion from being an experienced gamer on these type of games, you want to invest in something like that before while you pick up these type of games. At least get a gamepad. You can buy a Logitech for 14 bucks, and there you go.
Feels good to be a winner, doesn't it?
Now for the replay value on this game is very long compared to the first one. First one there was about 50 races, and next thing you know, you're at the end. You're like, whoa, on career mode. This does have a rank up system too, where you level up, you get money, you can buy anything, buy cars, buy upgrades. That's something that's obviously good on replay, is all these options are given to you. You can watch videos, send them out to EA, show everybody pictures of your car, saying, yeah, this is my virtual car. I don't really drive it, but I play it on my system. So this is basically what you see in career mode. There's not a whole lot of racing, but there's a lot of invitationals you can go into, just like from the first Shift. You play online against others, make new friends if you like doing that. They show you like all the extras you can do, redeem codes for like unlocking cars, certain cars that are not featured in the game. Here it's like all these little tips, what's new between the first and second one, stuff like that. So replay value is definitely something catching. That, like I said, is something you just want to look at. So overall, like this game, I'm going to give this game overall rating an 8 out of 10. It's definitely an improvement, but it's not definitely the best racing game out there. There are plenty of other racing games that just meet up to the same standards and same fun factor and stuff like that. But when it comes to controls, this game right now has the best feature. I can't find any game that Grid, you can't compare it on a Logitech steering wheel. It's awful compared to this. So alright, well thanks for watching. You guys can stay tuned and watch for more videos I'll be reviewing, and also you guys can watch the rest of the video. Alright, see y'all later.
Wow, you really showed them out there. That's P1, we're the winners.